Social media use is something that comes naturally to me. I would use it whether I was involved in politics or business or just generally in life. So it definitely came into play during the election, which I think did benefit me. And what's happened is I've gotten used to telling my story to the public. It started when I was a small business owner, and I would let everybody know, what projects we were working on, what kind of things we were doing with the business. And so it was easy for me to translate that over into a political application. And I think that the use of social media is vital in politics, especially now, because that's the way that a large segment of our community likes to communicate and receive their information. So during my campaign, I was letting people know about my fundamental beliefs about our community, what things I thought we should be focusing on, and some things that I thought ought to be changed as well. And I think for social media users, that helped them to get a good idea of what I was about. The more content that someone shares on social media, the more transparent they become. If you're just getting little snippets, then it's easy for those to be well edited and well thought out. But the more you share, the more people get to know your personality. And I think that by now, the people in Central Alberta who are engaged on social media have a good idea of what my personality is. Well, I had a lot of goals when I was elected mayor, and one of the major ones was to unite our community and have that element of community spirit sort of return to our community. And I say return because having grown up in this community, I've got a lot of great memories of dances and festivals and events, and those are all things I look back with real fondness on. And so one of my goals was to recreate that atmosphere. And it was a real surprise to see that happen in such short order. We had a group of volunteers working so hard on celebrating our centennial in 2013, and I think that really set the tone, really brought some people back into the fold, so to speak, that might have been disenfranchised or disenchanted from volunteering and contributing in the past. After the centennial was over, we had our arena collapse, and we had the Hockeyville effort, again, a grassroots organized event come up. The town united on that so expertly, so amazingly, that has been my biggest surprise so far. It's something I always hope to see, but to actually see it come to fruition in front of your face was incredible for me. That's been my biggest pleasant surprise so far. Well, I have had the chance to travel the world, and through Canada, through the United States, through Europe, even the Middle East. And it's definitely giving me a good perspective on humanity, to see that while we face very diverse challenges, that the human core, I find, is similar. While the geographic location might change and the cultures may change, we're all facing similar problems. But it's also great to get a chance to look at how other cultures are solving those problems, and gives us good perspective when we're trying to solve problems at home as well. Well, one of the unique elements of Sylvan Lake is that we are an urban environment bordering on a very precious natural resource, and that is the lake itself. And while the town of Sylvan Lake doesn't own any property that is directly lakeshore, the lake and the beach and that whole area have a huge effect on our municipality as a whole. So one of the bigger challenges is, as we grow and make our best effort to do that in a sustainable way, we also need to make sure that that lake is protected, and that it's there for future generations to enjoy, not just as a body of water, but also as a healthy recreational amenity, which means people can swim and fish and enjoy it, and that means keeping the lake healthy. Another unique challenge that we have in our growth is making sure that our non-residential tax base, our industrial, our light industrial, commercial, are keeping up with our residential growth. And that means that Sylvan Lakers can work and live in the same community, and that really helps them to contribute to their community through volunteerism and involvement. I'm open for anyone's comments or questions if they've got specific items within the town of Sylvan Lake, and you can contact me on Twitter at Sean from Sylvan. At Instagram, I'm the same, Sean from Sylvan. I've also got a blog at seanfromsylvan.ca, and people can always email me or call me as well. My phone number is 403-887-2141, and we can talk anytime.